how you want to sit. It can be cross-legged or kneeling. Let's come into the sacred space that you've created right now for something that we can control, the movement of our body and our breath. So whether the outside world is doing different things, we have this space that we can have a little bit of control of. Let's start with a bit of mindful movement as we drift the shoulders up towards your ears on your in-breath and then rolling them back and down on your out-breath. If you'd like to have a few more adjustments, you're welcome to. If you're ready to settle in, just let those shoulders drop away, the ears rise up. Eyes can be open or closed, your choice, whatever helps you to tune in to your body and tune out to the distractions. Follow that embodiment practice first with your sensation of your body to the surface that you are resting on. Can you sense your feet all the way up to your seat? Connecting with the sit bones. Noticing if one is feeling a little heavier than the other, or do you feel balanced between the two? Awareness to our other senses, noticing the sounds maybe from outside the space that you're in. Turning that awareness to the sounds inside the space that you're in. Perhaps the sound of your own breath. Sensation of the air flowing in and out the tips of the nostrils. Sensing the air floating to the back of the throat. Temperature difference versus the air floating towards that space where your lip meets your nostrils. Inviting you for this breath awareness practice of taking right hand to the belly and left hand to the heart space. And as you breathe in, allowing the belly to float in towards that lower hand. And as you breathe out, the belly falls back towards your center. Once that feels comfortable, and maybe it doesn't, it's okay. Just breathe as comfortably and smoothly as you can. We're going to count 4 breaths, or count 4 counts on the way in. The next breath in. 1, 2, 3, 4. A pause at the top and a breath out. 4, 3, 2, 1. A pause at the bottom. Continue that cycle. 4 in, pause, 4 out, pause. 3 more breaths. After that next exhale, let the hands rest down, take a more natural breath. And just notice how that made you feel. And if you find that that's useful, take it anytime you need during the day. All right, let's pause. To create that intention for the day, how are you going to show up the rest of this day? Towards yourself, towards one another, towards the planet, or something that includes all 3. All right, if your palms are not already together, let's meet them there in the center. Spread those fingers as wide as they feel comfortable, and the thumbs coming towards your heart center. I always call it heart center because the heart center would really be on the left, center of the heart, but really chest center. A little bit of pressure as those elbows fan out. And notice when you press the palms together how that almost just immediately lifts the spine. From here, we're going to shoot the fingers forward. Push the palms outwards. We're pushing away the muck, uncovering the veil. Rise up, breathe the sky. Palms meet together and right down your center. Exhale. 2 more times. Bend it forward, uncover the veil. Lift up the good. And bring all of that back towards your heart. Last time. Good. We'll come back to center, a little pressure of the hands. Feel that pressure, send your spine a little taller. All right, let go of that effort, not too much effort. Come to clasp the hands and we'll figure 8 it, or infinity sign. Once we reach the center of that figure 8, we're gonna pause and then head the other direction. Meet the center, come back. Let's flip the hands outward if that feels okay. Let your shoulders round. So shoulder blades around, maybe the head drops a little. Keep the hands flipped as we rise up towards the sky. Inhale. We're gonna send the hands out, cactus arms, draw the elbows down by your sides. Come back, clasp those hands again. Flip them out, rise, press them out. Sorry, I forgot where I was going. Round the shoulders, drop the head. When you inhale, reach up. Next exhale, cactus arms. 1 more round. Be back in the center. Make any little adjustments to your shoulders. We're going to send the right hand down by your right side. Take the left arm up and over. Maybe gazing down towards the right. Let your right shoulder drop out of your ear. Good. In breath, we reach. Then exhale, push the floor away. Send that left hand to the outside of your right thigh or knee. And then, let's see, we're just going to stay in that rotation. I was going to do this flip up, but let's stay in that rotation. Again, those with osteoporosis, just not over wrenching here. It's more of an opening of the shoulders, if we can think of it like that. 1 more breath. Exhale, we'll return back to center. We'll take the left hand off to the side, take the right arm up and over. Drop the left shoulder out of the ear, take the gaze down towards the left. One more breath, send your right sit bone down. Exhale, we push the floor away to send that right hand outside the left thigh. And you're into that rotation, just a gentle rotation, space from the collarbones out, spreading. One last breath here. Your exhale, we return to center. All right, let's do one little bit of range of motion for the neck. So we're going to start in the center, inhale, and on your exhale, you're going to drop your right ear off to your right shoulder, not your shoulder to your ear. On your next inhale, we meet back in the center, and on your next exhale, left ear to left shoulder. 1 more to each. Back in the center. We start with the inhale, and then we're going to take a diagonal where you're looking down towards your right hip. Keep your left shoulder back. Inhale back to center and then exhale off to the left. Same thing. Now keep your right shoulder back. One more to each. All right, we'll meet back in the center. Making little adjustments. We're actually going to meet in tabletop, or you can go to your back if putting weight on your hands right now doesn't feel great. If you have weights and maybe your wrists are uncomfortable putting weight on, I found this yesterday. I was doing some workouts and the guy had us doing push-ups with the weights, and it was actually kind of nice because it just took some weight off my wrists. So just an option. Okay. So if you are in quadruped, we're going to start with our hip swivels. I like to open up the knees a little bit wider. And you'll start to send it around. I'm going to ask you to stay a little bit taller and smaller to start with. So if you're on your back, your knees can be to your chest and yeah, rolling around. Perfect. Starting with a taller, smaller circle and then start to range a little bit wider if that feels okay. Just ask that you're breathing, matching your movement to your breath if you can. All right, and then we'll start to small it up. A little bit smaller, a little bit smaller. Until we come back to center, we'll pause and head the other direction. A little bit smaller to start. And a little bit broader as we go out, if that feels good. Start to make it smaller, a little bit smaller, a little bit smaller, until we come back to center. All right. Let's come hands under shoulders. If you're in quadruped, I'll give an alternative here. Spread the fingers wide, and even if you're on your back, you can put your palms to the floor, spread your fingers wide. Pull the shoulders back. Where am I going to go? Let's take that right leg, and you're going to do some circles with it. So if you're on your back here, you can either grab onto your leg and do a circle with one leg, or just keep your arms planted for a little ab work. All right, head the other direction if you haven't already. Great. And then we'll shake that leg until it's all the way straight. So if you're on quadruped, hands and knees, and that one leg is going to be back. If you're on your back, straighten one leg out in front of you. Exhale forward, inhale back. As you're exhaling, belly skin's going to draw towards your spine. As you inhale, release the belly. Okay, last time when we reach through the heel, and if you're on your back reaching through the heel, doesn't matter wherever you are, or maybe you're sitting in a chair. Broaden the shoulders, lengthen the back of the neck. One more breath. Come back in. You can bring knees to the chest if you're on your back, or maybe take a quick child's pose or puppy dog here. One breath. Good. And we'll bring it back up. Come back. Plant your hands. Broaden the shoulders. Keep that other leg, and we'll start those circles. 3 in one direction, 3 in the other. And then shake that leg out until it comes all the way straight. All right, if you're on your hands, you're exhaling forward, inhaling back. If you're on your back or sitting in a chair, as you flex your foot, maybe you're exhaling, and as you point your foot, maybe you're inhaling. Next time we slip back into the heel, or you're pressing through the heel, pause there. Shoulders are broad, back of the neck is long, no matter where you are. Come back through center. We'll take a brief pause in child's puppy dog or kneeling, or reverse child's on your back. You just bring your knees to your chest. Full breath in, exhale, mouth open. All right, we'll slowly rise up. Okay, I'm gonna grab the weights now. If you prefer to not be on your hands, be on your back and do kind of a dead bug position. So the weight's going to be in the right hand. Yes, the left hand is down. So left foot's going to be back. So I'll show this version and then I'll go on my back to show the other version. I'm going to press the floor away from you. We're going to do, actually, you know what? I don't know if that's going to work on your back, but we could try it. So we're going to go to the Y, back down, out to the T, back down, and back to an I. You can certainly do this, just resting on the top of a table, so you're not putting a lot of weight on your hand, and doing something like that. You don't have to put a lot of weight on my arm at all, but I can still get the same motions. Does that make sense? If you'd like to try to lift that left leg up for a different challenge, you're welcome to. Keep moving with your breath, whatever version that you've chosen. This is the last round. Back to center. I can roll the shoulders, shake out those wrists, and we'll head to the other side. So right hand's going to be planted, left hand, it's got your weight. Right foot is back. Push whatever surface away from you with that right hand. Draw the belly skin in, and we start the lift. Y, T, and I. Again, if you'd like to try lifting that right leg for a different challenge. I think just having it down is a challenge in itself. It's got its own different muscular contractions around the hip that I think are valuable. So I'll let you choose. One more round if you're with me. All right, we're back to ground. Come up, take a break off those wrists. And let's move into standing. So let's get off of our knees and those joints, and we'll move into standing. Okay, grab our straps or belt, or tie, or dog leash. Send the feet just a bit wide, knees are soft, arms are wide. We're going to rise up in breath, out breath. If you feel that you can go all the way around, you're welcome to. I'm just going to show that side version. My spine isn't moving a lot. Ooh. A little too far there. You're welcome to go all the way back and around. I'm just not going there today. All right, meet me back at the start. We're going to take it up to the apex. In breath, out breath off to one side. In breath, out breath off to the other side. One more to each. All right, we come back down. We'll take the strap back behind, fingertips facing the wall behind you. Legs are wide, and because this is the Healthy Bones class, definitely keeping a flat back. Unless you know that's not a concern of yours, you can definitely round down. Let's pull on the strap, open up the shoulders. We'll hinge at the hips, bend at the knees, and we're going to take it forward. Arms could land on your backside. They don't have to lift up, but they could. Choose a spot that feels the most nourishing, never overdoing. One more breath if you're still with me. We'll exhale, bring those arms closer to your backside, pull on either side, and exhale, rise up slowly. All right. We'll set the strap off to the side for the moment. We're going to grab your weights if you'd like to use them. I'm just going to show that good version of picking up my weights rather than twisting and bending to get them. I'm going to grab a block, or, you know, if you have, don't have a block, maybe you could put a pillow or a rolled up towel between your legs. This is where I was thinking of like going towards a block to reach down towards it, but if you actually need it between your legs or something, a pillow works great. Just gives you something to squeeze onto. All right, feet come down wherever that device between your legs makes them land. Spread out your toes. Send the pinkies down and then drag the big toes to the center. Here we go. Weights in hand. If you're using them, we're going to sit back into chair pose. Inhale. Exhale, we rise up. Shift to the side just to show side version. 3 more. I think that was 3. Let's pause for a moment because we're going to do the reverse motion now. Make any little adjustments. As we sit down in a chair this time, the arms are going to fly back. Airplane arms, so palms are facing forward. And then when we come up, bicep curl. Okay. In breath, out breath. 3 more. Last one. All right, come back down. We're going to do each of those one more time, so 5 of each. All right, here we go. Inhale. Exhale. 4 more. Let's pause on this last one. If we can, we're going to hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. Okay, any little adjustments before we do our last round of the airplane arms. Sitting back. Draw the shoulder blades together, bicep curl on the way up. 4 more. Good. And if you guessed it, we're going to hold on this last one here. Draw those shoulder blades together, just enough effort. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rise up. All right, relax those shoulders. Let's take that block or pillow out from under your legs, or between your legs. And let's come into a wide-legged stance. Kind of preparing for a goddess pose legs. Show that from the side. But it's a sit back and not a tuck forward. Please be nice to your knees. Feet are out, or toes are out, heels are in. Okay, here we go. This is our fierce goddess. We're gonna punch. We're gonna punch forward, across, and then back to center. Okay, so it's an exhale. Pull it back in. Okay, 8 more. I think 1 more. I think I started counting from 8. All right, let's come out. Shake the hips a little bit, roll the shoulders. We got 2 more versions here in our goddess pose legs. All right, use that back down. This time it's an uppercut. So we're gonna uppercut across, and it's not like I'm really rotating. It's almost more like an upper body. Inhale, and then exhale, pull it back. Inhale, pull it back. 10 total. Halfway there. You got this. This is 8, 2 more. Last one. All right, rock out those hips, roll those shoulders. Take a real breath. All right, this time we come back into goddess pose. We're gonna bring the arms towards center. I'm gonna stay a little lower. I'm just having some shoulder stuff going on, so I'm gonna stay a little lower, but you can certainly come higher. We're gonna stay here and then come out, kind of cactus arms. You can do the same version if, excuse me, that I'm doing if you like, which is just a little bit lower. Inhale, open, exhale, close. Halfway there, oh goodness. 2 more. Okay, come back to center, release, rock those hips, roll those shoulders, hold your toes, step the feet back in. Let's pause for a mountain pose, very active mountain. Eyes are pressing out, arms are pressing out to invisible walls. All right, release, we're gonna set the weights down for a moment just for a little rest of those. And if you've got a block, you can use it to the outside of your left foot. Again, a pillow would work okay, like a firm pillow. Again, a stack of books. Or you can certainly go without and just be hugged back to the wall for support. So, standing leg is a little bit bent, that's your left leg. Right leg is gonna cross over. And you can set that foot on the block, or you can even keep it lifted. Send the arms out. Left arm is gonna cross over the right. And then maybe you bend those elbows with the backs of the palms or the palms touching. Or perhaps today this just feels better. If you want more challenge, sink into the left leg a little bit more. But the thighs are pressing into each other and the arms are pressing into each other. Just enough effort here. You got it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, rise up, release. Shake it off. You're using a surface underneath your foot. Shift it over to the outside of your right foot. All right. I'm going to come into that little half squat. Cross the left leg over this time. Send the arms out. Your eagle. Cross the right arm over the left. Bend those elbows. And of course, this is a lovely option too. We're stretching those same muscles. Legs are pressing out, so as your right leg is pressing into your left kind of calf, you're going to wake up those outer hip muscles. Just enough effort here, holding. 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Shake it off. Gonna grab our weights again. Get that surface, that block, or whatever you were using out of the way. Today. We're step back to the back of your mat. Spread out the toes of your left foot. And we'll either toe plant or lift the right leg. Palms are going to face forward. Spine lifting without overarching, so you're not doing a lean back, but you're lined up, ankle to head. We'll take a step or two forward with that right leg. Great. So as we come up, let's punch to the sky, inhale. We're going to exhale, straighten the front leg and row back. In breath. Out breath. Two more before we hold, and on the last one we'll hold. And this time we're going to come up and then bend out to cactus arms. I'm going to do that lower version of cactus. I'll just show you that, where it's, instead of being parallel to the floor, that it's a little bit lower. Again, just, if you have some shoulder stuff going on, that might be helpful. Press through the toes of the back foot. One more breath. Good to come out, bring your elbows slowly down by your side, so you're still squeezing your shoulder blades together as you straighten back up, release. If you feel comfortable doing a few hop steps back, gingerly hopping that right foot back towards the left, and then toe plant or lift the right leg again, back where we started. One more breath. All right, we're back to ground. Shake off. Mountain pose. One breath to reset. All right, let's take the weight onto the right foot now. Toe plant or lift the left. Palms are facing forward. We're going to take that one or two steps forward to get into that lunge stance with that left leg. All right, same thing. Bend in, punch up. Straighten the front leg and row it back. Four more. This last one, we punch up, squeeze back into cactus arms. Do the version that feels best for you. Still bent into that front knee, warrior one legs. Shoulder blades coming together, back of the neck long. One more breath. Okay, draw the elbows close, close, close by your sides as you slowly come out, straightening the front leg. And then we're going to step back, that left leg back to where the right one is, and either toe plant or lift the left again, back where we started. All right, great. And then we come back, shake it off. We find mountain pose, one breath. Active, legs are pressing out, arms are pressing out. All right, and relax, stand down. Let me check what time it is. Okay, we're good. Let's add a balanced one in. And it's going to be tree pose, but a dynamic tree pose. So if having something behind you might be nice, like a wall or a mantle or something, have it there. You're not relying on it completely. I want you to challenge yourself, but just if you need it, go ahead. Let's start on, I'm going to have you pick whatever leg you want. The leg that maybe is maybe your less strong leg, if you have one of those. Here we go. We're going to start in the center. I'm going to do that low version of my cactus arms. As we inhale, we're going to open up arms and leg same time. As we exhale, we come back in. Four more. Last one, let's hold it there. And actually, I'm gonna bring the arms out a little bit wider, but the elbows in closer, if that makes sense. And if you wanna slide that foot up the inner calf or ankle, you're welcome to lift it off the floor. Steady breath, steady gaze. 3, 2, 1. Slowly back, reverse. Roll out those shoulders, make any little adjustments. Meet me in mountain when you're ready, 1 breath. Like we restabilized. We're ready to take it into our balance on your opposite side. To plant that opposite leg, we come into arms together, and when you're ready, inhale, open everything out. Exhale, bring it back together. 4 more before we hold. Last one, we're going to hold it out there. I'm going to bring the elbows a little bit closer, maybe send the forearms farther out. And then if you want to start to slide that foot up the inner calf or inner ankle, you're welcome to lift it off the floor. Standing leg is a little bit bent. We're here for 3, 2, 1. Slowly down. All right, let's shake off. Meet me in mountain 1. Last mountain. Full breath. All right. I'm going to set the weights down maybe about halfway down the mat. It's my good posture there to drop those weights. And we're going to go onto your belly. So if you have a pillow or you want to put something under your belly, this is the time to get it there. You don't have to have anything under your belly. I just kind of like it just so when you're going into these movements that you don't get completely hyperextended. Okay, we're going to find ourselves into Sphinx pose first. So send the legs a little bit wider, kind of towards the corners of your mat. This first version of Sphinx, palms are going to be down, fingertips spread. Push the floor down as you lift the spine up, almost like you're trying to drag your body forward. And then relax your tush. You're breathing, letting the belly expand. 2 more breaths. Rest down for a moment, maybe turning your head to one side. We'll rock the hips. Take a full breath in and out. All right. Before I take a little snooze, I feel like I could. Let's come back up into a Sphinx. We're just going to flip the palms so that now they're up. The palms are flipped up, and maybe your hands don't turn all the way, and that's okay. They're just heading towards up. Press the floor away from you to get the shoulders back and down. Relax the tush. And this time I'm going to have you press the tops of your feet in and lift your knees off the floor, if it's available to you. More breath. Relax everything down, drop your body, relax, rock your hips if that feels good. Full breath in and out. Let's bring the hands back by your sides. Excuse me, palms up. And if you'd like to grab your weights, you can. You can always go without. Okay, facing the floor, we're going to inhale, start lifting the shoulders, draw the shoulder blades back like you've got that strap and you're pulling on it. And then we'll lift the arms up, keep the feet grounded. Relax your tush. And breathe, feel that little rocking sensation. One more breath. Set everything down, rest your head, rock your hips, take a full breath. All right. This time, if you'd like, we're going to lift arms and legs at the same time. You can always go back to Sphinx if you prefer. You're going to lift the shoulders, keep the gaze downward, lift the arms, and maybe lift the legs. Still relaxing the tush if you can. Let the breath rock you. One more breath if you're still with me. Great, we'll lower all the way down. You can rest your head, let go of the weights, and take a real full breath this time. All right. Do something that I don't often do, but sometimes in class I have. We're going to take the arms forward if that feels okay. If it doesn't, come off to the side a little bit. Find something that feels best for your shoulder. All right, gaze is still downward. We're going to lift the left leg and then your right arm. I like to turn my thumb up. It just helps open up that shoulder joint a little bit to allow for that. And then we're back down. Lift the right leg and the left arm. And then back down. Continue to alternate. You can always just lift the arm or always just lift the leg. One more to each. All right, tuck the arms under your head, rock the hips. We're here just for a breath. Tuck the toes, bring the hands to the outer sides of your shoulders. We're going to press back up. Maybe bring the legs in a little bit more close to each other. Draw the belly skin and exhale, press your way back up. If you'd like a plank or down dog in before you go to child's pose, you're welcome to, or you can just leave me in child's pose. I'll just go to a plank if anybody's looking for a little extra effort here. And maybe a down dog. You can always go to forearms too and do a dolphin. Wherever you are, please continue if you'd like a little extra effort. If you're ready to settle back into child's or puppy dog, you can meet me there. All right, slowly start to rise up. And we're going to make our way onto your back. You can have a little light something under your head if you'd like. Nothing too heavy. We're going to do a little core work. So if you're in a chair, you can still do this too. It's just marching. All right. Wherever you are, if you're sitting in a chair, spine is long and tall. If you're on your back, same thing. Press the palms down, draw the shoulders back. We're going to exhale, lift one knee up. We're going to reverse tabletop. Flex those feet. We're going to exhale, drop a heel down. Back up, tabletop. Reverse tabletop. Exhale, drop the other heel down. Back to reverse. If you're seated in a chair, it will just look like marching. You're lifting one foot off the floor and then the other one. Keep breathing. Keeping that back pretty much still. Like you shouldn't feel it like rounding and arching each time you move, but it's just like it's solid. It's not moving. One more to each. All right, bring it back in, hug those knees in, maybe rock it side to side, massage that low back. Set the feet down, cross your right ankle over your left knee. We'll bring it into reverse pigeon or thread the needle. And let's straighten up that left leg towards the sky or out straight. Shoulders relaxed. Ankle circles with that left foot. Maybe a point and flex. And then let that knee bend, let your left ankle dangle. Exhale that foot back to the floor. Untwine yourself. Now left ankle over right thigh. Bring your right thigh towards you. Send that right leg towards the sky. Straightening it out. Relax your shoulders and your jaws. Ankle circles with that right foot. Maybe point and flex. Let your right knee bend. Ankle dangle. Bringing that foot to the floor. And now we have a little time for free play time. So if there's something else your body wants to do, maybe you want a butterfly, Konasana, maybe you want windshield wipers. Just suggestions. You do whatever your body is calling for. Baby. Arrows. You're ready to head into relaxation. You're always welcome to do that too. But that's where we're going. Important, vital step to our daily practice is relaxation, especially during these stressful times. All right, so settling into your Shavasana. Maybe legs are up on some furniture, or maybe you're resting over a blanket. You find your mind is hard to relax. You're feeling a little heated or angry. Put something over your eyes, like a sleeve. If you have an eye pillow, great, or a sleeve of your sweatshirt. All right. Settling into wherever you chosen. I'll take us through that brief guided relaxation. We'll rest for the quiet. You'll hear the bells chime. 1, 2, and 3. To slowly awaken you. We'll finish with gratitude and a mantra today, or a meditation today. Let's begin to settle the muscles of thinking and planning and worrying. Might they just, for these next few moments, find some ease through the forehead, the space between the eyebrows, the temples, the jaw, space between the teeth. Shoulder blades settling. As soon as you notice you're onto that next thought train, just let it drop immediately. Don't even try to make meaning of it. Bringing your awareness wherever you feel the breath moving in and moving out. So just picking one spot, whether it be the belly or the nose or the chest. Got nowhere to be and nothing to do. These next few moments are yours. Your next breath becoming a bit deeper, a bit more conscious. Slow, steady exhales. Moving mindfully. Be the fingers, the toes, the wrists, the ankles, your head, your hips. Maybe a cat stretch or a dog stretch. That brings your knees towards your chest, tugging in and thanking yourself for taking time out of your lives to take care of yourselves, which ultimately spreads to those around you. Eventually, if you're not already, making your way onto your side, pausing to recall that intention wherever you are in your transition. How are you going to show up today? Meeting me back in sitting whenever you're ready. Or remaining in your Shavasana. You can do this practice wherever you are. This mudra this week is a Vaikara, which means solid and protection. We were just watching the Wonder Woman trailer last night. I've seen the movie, but it kind of reminded me of her her powerful maneuver. But it's the right hand. You're making loose fists with the thumb kind of grazing over the ring finger area. Right hand comes down over your heart space and left hand over that. Shoulders are out of the ears. Eyes can be open or closed. I'm going to take you through a loving-kindness meditation, which is meant for directing towards yourself, meaning you can say, may I be free, blah, 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 or you can direct it towards somebody else who you might think needs it even more. So instead of saying, may I be free, you will be saying, may you be free. May I be free from Yes, that's right. May I be free from inner and outer harm and danger. May I be safe and protected. May I be free of mental suffering and distress. May I be happy. May I be free of physical pain and suffering. May I be healthy and strong. May I be able to live in this world happily, peacefully, joyfully, with ease. One more breath here. You might be suffering, or those around you might be suffering. You can see how shifting that word from I to you can be quite powerful. All right, let's meet in gratitude hands, whether they be palms together or over your heart space. Bow to yourself, where you notice gratitude felt in the body. What is one more thing to be grateful for today? The list is long. Let's send those arms, offering it beyond the walls that you're in. Thank you. Palms meet in the center. Exhale, holding on to that gratitude real close, at least for the rest of the day. Well, once to seal the deal, if you want to join in, you are welcome to, wherever you are. Slow breath in. Slow breath out. A slow breath into Om. Breathing in. Breathing out. Namaste. Namaste to all of you. Thank you so much for being here and taking time out of your lives to take care of yourselves. All right. Shut the recording.